My name's Akira, and I have adult acne. Yay! I've had acne since I was a teenager, and I'm closer to 30 than 20, so you could do the math. But I really need that glass skin by yesterday, so currently, these are my main skin concerns. On my forehead, I do have some closed comedones, and it does leave behind scarring sometimes. Also, on the sides, like my cheeks and my temples, I am experiencing a lot of hyperpigmentation from where old bumps were. Also, you can see around my mouth area, I'm having a little breakout. And it even comes down here on my jaw and my neck. Like, not cute. And it's pretty much the same on this side. My cheeks are experiencing hyperpigmentation. My temples on this side, they look a little bit better, but on my neck, dog, like, this shit hurts bad. Now we're gonna do my skincare routine, and this is a new routine that I have with a dermatologist, so let's get into it. I do have combo skin for sure. Like, my forehead and my nose be shining down. Like, every time I look in the mirror, my forehead just be glistening. And I would say my cheeks and everywhere else is normal. I wouldn't really classify it as dry, but since it is winter time, like, my skin in general is just more dry than it usually is. First up is cleanser. I just use the Vanacream Gentle Cleanser or Daily Facial Cleanser. Gentle Cleanser, yes, I was right the first time. This is like so creamy. Pause. Pause. But I just lather it up with water and get to it and put it all over my face. So I like it to look like this, soapy, duh. And I clean my face for 60 seconds or more, but no less than 60 seconds. And I like this cleanser because it's really gentle and it really removes any excess oil that is on my face that is made throughout the day. And it is free of like perfume, dyes, fragrance. That's the same thing as perfume. All of that bad stuff, you know? Like, I have become that psycho that has like checks every single ingredient in their products. And yeah, this is good. Like, I'm gonna look at my notes to tell you how good this is. So this cleanser actually is soap free, meaning it doesn't have any harsh drying agents in it. So it's really good at keeping the natural moisture in your skin, like, without overstripping your skin barrier. And also the first ingredient in it is water. So again, it's just really gentle. Like, it's definitely been 60 seconds. So I'm just gonna wash this off with water and pat dry my face. And that footage probably won't make it in because cannot afford to mess up this camera, okay? So now I'm just drying my face off, and then my next step is moisturizing, like, duh. In 2025, I know everybody knows the steps of a basic skincare routine, but I really like to use the same brands because I just believe that the formulas are like made to work together. So the moisturizer I use is also Vanacream. Duh. So for moisturizer, this, am I in focus? For moisturizer, I use this. It is the Vanacream Daily Facial Moisturizer. And this, yeah, she ate down. Like, she gets it done for less than $20. But I love this because just like the cleanser, it's really hydrating, but it's also lightweight. Like, since I do tend to get oily around here, this does not add to that. But it also gives me enough hydration because in the past, like, I've used gel moisturizers and, like, I don't know, I just felt like my skin was still so dry after it. So this stuff is so good. Like, it has water, it has glycerin, it has 5 different types of ceramides, hyaluronic acid. All of those are things that keep or retain the moisture in your skin barrier, which is so good because people tend to think that with acne you need to dry your skin out to dry the bumps out, but that's far from the truth. Like, that's actually how you just produce more oil. So it's really important for my skin to stay moisturized. And like I said, this formula is super lightweight, so I do not feel like my skin is greasy at all. Like, in fact, it just feels like I just drank water, but for my face. Like, my pores are just soaking up all this water and the ceramides and the other good stuff in this formula. This is where I go off track from what my derm told me, but like, he doesn't know everything. So next up, I have this what is this called? Eye cream. Yeah, I do feel like it doesn't really do anything for me, but I pay like $30 for this and I'm not even halfway done, so I'm gonna finish it. Like, I'm gonna finish it. And I never use a lot of this, like I just dot it on my face. And yeah, the only thing I do like about this is the metal tip. Like, it has a cooling effect since it's metal, so that does feel good. But see, like, this is how easily influenced I am. I was like on TikTok, like, oh my god, I need to do something about these bags. And once before, I asked a doctor to give me, a dermatologist to give me like filler in my eyes, and she literally just laughed at me like, nothing about that is a joke. Like, this needs to be handled. But I decided to just try and look for ways to treat darkness under my eyes, and this is where I went left. I went to Ulta. Like, good skincare I don't really think is in there. Sometimes you can find good brands, but most of the time it's just for marketing because the stuff looks cute. Anyway, it was this woman in there who was like, this is so good, like, you're gonna love this, like, has instant light reflecting powder in it, blah blah blah. Do you instantly see a difference? Because I don't. But like I said, I'm gonna finish her up because I don't have time to waste my money around here. So back to the scheduled program, aka the routine that my derm made for me, is Tretinoin, however you say that. Like, I did not go to med school. This is 0.025%. So since I just started, we are starting out low. But I believe this is gonna be the holy grail product for me because, as my derm explained it, this is going to reduce my oil production, which is going to basically clean out my pores or help to regulate them so I don't produce so much oil, which will limit my breakouts. And again, like, I don't really listen to what he says because he said to use it every other night, like for the first week until my skin gets used to it, and then amp it up to every night because it could be drying. But I don't think he realizes that, like, it's January, almost February, and I need my skin clear by the time spring, summer comes around. So, like, let's hurry it up. And he also recommended, okay, like, using a pea-size amount, yeah. But he recommended mixing it with a moisturizer so it won't be as, like, drying or irritating to my skin. But I didn't come up with that. I saw it on TikTok, something called the sandwich method. So basically, you do a moisturizer, then you use an active, and then another moisturizer. So that's what we're doing. Now I'm following up with squalene oil. Again, like, I'm not a scientist. From The Ordinary. This formulation is 100% squalene oil, so it's pure. I like my drugs pure. But anyway, this is really lightweight and it does not clog your pores. Like I said earlier, I use this website. I think it's called Acne Clinic, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. You just type in the ingredients of whatever is in your product, and then it will rate them to see if it has comedogenic, what, I don't know how to say it, comedogenic ingredients in it. So basically stuff that's going to clog your pores, and like if you're acne prone, that you should avoid. But this passed the test, and this is just the extra moisturizer that I use to really make sure my skin is moisturized, since the Tretinoin is very drying, very irritating. Plus, like I said, it's winter. And then any excess, I just rub it on my hands because they're ashy. But yeah, so this is my, actually, there's one more step. So my derm also prescribed me some drugs, like, yes. But this is spironolactone, 100 milligrams. This is not the right pill. This is not the right pill. This is spironolactone, 100 milligrams. And basically, he told me that this is going to decrease the amount of testosterone my body produces. I think especially around when it's time for my period to come. But again, I didn't go to med school, so like, I was listening to him and he passed out a handout which explains everything, but like, yeah, so basically he believes that my breakouts are hormonal and this is just supposed to decrease this. But like, this pill is pure, okay? Oh, I can't even hold it. She's big, like she's thick, and immediately when it touches water it just starts dissolving. So it is so disgusting. Like, I hate taking this. So nasty, so nasty, so nasty. But I'll do anything for clear skin, basically. That is it with my skincare. The last thing I do is just put some type of moisturizer on my lips, because who wants to go to bed with ashy looking crusty busty lips? Like, so this is just the lip mask by Tatcha. I've had this for like a year or two. I don't know, I don't really use it consistently, but it costs too much money for me to waste it, so I'm just forcing myself to finish it. I look so ridiculous trying to put this on. Anyway, my routine is done. It's really simple. Just cleanser, moisturizer, active, and then moisturizer again. And I will really observe my skin. I think since my cheeks are the most normal part in like my jaw, neck, if that starts to get dry from using the Tretinoin, I think it's Tretinoin. Yeah, I think it's Tretinoin. But if it gets too dry from using that every day, I will decrease it back down to every other day like the doctor recommended, because I guess he knows some things. But yeah, also I'm only going to use the squalene oil when I use the Tretinoin, because there's no need to add extra moisture to my face if I'm not putting anything drying on it. But yeah, so hopefully this shit works by tomorrow, because I'm not playing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my 8 hours of beauty rest so my skin can really repair itself and heal itself overnight. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Millennial pose.